Hey folks, I was a curbside chronicle vendor. I worked for Ranya, Forgotson, o.connor. I had just gotten my Social Security lump sum, ssdi lump sum, after 6 years of waiting for it. And, I decided to buy 1,600 magazines to help Ranya, Forgotson, o.connor. And I pretty much handed her success. I just bought the mags and showed her what to do to turn a magazine around, but I wasn't really getting the help the whole time, basically the whole time I worked for her, because like a lot of times I'd ask Ronnie for help and she really was not very receptive. She really wasn't good help. It's like she really didn't want to help me at all. And so it was simply a bad idea for me to turn her magazine around and use my Social Security, because she basically ignored my request for help, I guess, because I did text her that her vendor was throwing a fit one night, and so I didn't get the help I needed, and Ronnie got the help from me to become successful, and so it wasn't a really good deal at all. She got better help from me than I got from her. She gave me post-traumatic stress disorder, and I gave her success. She was always really bad on my bipolar and anxiety disorder, and she just basically, after I turned her magazine, she just got worse on that and really didn't seem to care too much about what I needed, and it was just her grabbing what she wanted, I guess, from me, and just pretty much left me bad. I mean, I don't think I got the support that I needed. She definitely got the support from me that she needed. So, it's not a two-way street. And I did file 2 grievances on it, and it was basically the same things over and over and over again. And so, it was sad that I was too scared. She made me too scared, because I'm watching her helping herself extremely well to my magazines that she let me buy my Social Security, and I asked her for help, and all I'm seeing her doing basically is just helping herself extremely well to my magazines, and she's sending my bipolar and anxieties up, and she's already hard for me to ask for help. So what do I do? You know what I'm saying? And so I was in a tough situation where, I've filed 2 grievances on you, and it was basically the same things. And here, she's got me afraid to ask her for help, because a lot of times she just didn't want to help me or something, or really was not very receptive. And but she knows how to help herself extremely well to my magazines, though, and let me help her extremely well with my Social Security money. So basically, I guess she took advantage of more than anything else, because, I waited 6 years for this money, and it was to better my life, and I made a huge mistake by helping her and Curbside Chronicles, because I should have bettered my life first, then thought about her. But I thought by helping her that I would get better help, but in actuality it was the exact opposite. I got even worse help. I ended up worse off than before I helped her, and before I started Curbside Chronicle. So she gave me post-traumatic stress and everything, because I really was not getting the help that I needed, and she was getting extremely good help from me. So it's just how things go and everything. And I really needed the extra help from her, especially if she's going to sell me 1,600 mags. And she went through 800 and did what she wanted without even asking me first. And right there is already a breach of contract, because I had to sign a contract by buying these 1,600 magazines. And then she didn't seem to care too much about that I needed additional help in my area, and I did ask. And then since she wasn't very receptive to me asking, I didn't know what to do after that. She was just making it worse and worse for me to get any kind of help, and that I needed, basically. And she was just pretty much shutting me down, messing me, basically shutting me down that way, because I'm not really getting the help that I needed, and you're getting all the help that you need from me to become successful. And as a result from it, I was like in a 2-year-long severe depression, and she gave me post-traumatic stress due to the because it was very traumatic. I thought it was. I mean, this is my Social Security lump sum, and I need the best help that I need. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I got from her. I got, I'm pretty sure she can think of worse things to do to me than not help me or what have you. But to me, it was the worst. She got better help from me than I got from her. I felt she gave me the worst help that she could. Basically, practically nothing, next to nothing. And it really wasn't any help at all, basically. My help for her was boom. I gave her the help she needed. And she became, successful off of what I did for her. It's not good for me, guys. Not at all. So help me out if you want to, I've been posting these videos. I'm trying to think of more things to do. I'll eventually do music and stuff. I'm just, my mind having to go through such an emotional trauma. I'm already mental as it is. And it was just pretty hard on me. But it's pretty sad that she got to go be successful off of somebody that was disabled, and she made him more disabled. And that just magnifies everything. But they don't ever care about that, They just care about. I guess it seemed like to me she just cared about my money and me and my mags and making her successful, and didn't seem to care too much about me or what I need. Help me out, folks. Thanks.